right, here we go. It's Monday, right after I'd parked the car out there. See, today is 1:50. It's January the 6th. It's 1:55 p.m. We're gonna have a little fun with folks again today. I want to introduce you to this gentleman that came at me while I was parked out there. He pulls his car over, comes walking back at me at a. I guess most people would be threatened by a guy like this, but I see him wearing this do-rag with skulls and crossbones on it, his leather jacket, his long ponytail, his dark sunglasses. And whereas you might see a biker, I see a guy that wears his trick-or-treat outfit 365 days a year. I want him to take that do-rag off and just show off his bald head like old men like me. I got one right there, bald. I ain't ashamed of it. I quit wearing my hair long about 40 something years ago. But anyway, the purpose of this video, now folks, I also want you to look behind me here over my head. I cannot exaggerate too much. This is what's going to happen to our neighborhood. How would you like to have that big ass trailer sitting all the way out to the edge of the fence? It's visible from this guy's front porch, people. And there's a storage building right there. Well, that's what Mr. Clown Suit here wants to do to your yards. It's not going to happen. I'm getting wound up again. Let me calm down. I may have to calm down more than once. So we're going to have a little fun here. I've put up several posts on NextDoor. Becky Newsom, she's on the board. She's one of them. She's one of the people that wants boats, RVs, and trailers in your backyard. Folks, I could care less about your Jeeps and trucks. The HOA rules do not cover the Jeeps and trucks in the way. Well, I won't argue the point about the Jeeps now, but nobody's ever tried to say something about Jeeps. Jeep is a brand name now. That term Jeep does not have the trademark symbol after it. It does not mean your Jeep Renegades and your Jeep Laredos and your Jeep Liberties and things, Cherokees. It has nothing to do with those $70,000 cars, people. Use some common sense here. These people are trying to put together a coalition of you with the boat people to try and get all the boats allowed in here again. We just won a lawsuit. We're going to drive this thing home to victory. I'm getting ready to file lawsuits against all the other guys that don't get rid of their boats by January the 15th. That's the day that new lawsuits go out. This thing about changing the C&Rs is a joke. First of all, it's illegal. I hope 100% of the people sign the damn thing, because the first thing I'm going to do is file a lawsuit to stop its implementation. I'm going to take it to court. I'm going to require every person that comes in that did not have their signature notarized to come to court and testify that that's your signature. First of all, I don't think most people really want to change anything in here. In fact, I'm 100% of it. This little shenanigans that they pulled 2 years ago when they first got elected, it fell on deaf ears. They didn't even bother to bring it up at the meeting that they were first elected in. I digress, though. Let's get to the fun and jokes here. All right, so this is NextDoor. I'm going to show you how these people banned me from even posting on there. I'm still a legal participant. See my name right there in profile. And then somebody said, talking about the car in the middle of the road, and of course you got the unknown people who don't know what they're talking about, think it's a crazy guy out there. It is crazy that I have to go to these extremes to get the other side of the story out. Folks, you're all grown-up adults here, the last I checked. Don't you know there's two sides to every story? I don't mean to talk down to everybody, but there's some of you out here that I'm going, damn, folks, pay attention. The only ones that they can fool with this are the ones that have moved in the past year. But let me show you how I'm going to post this up here, and you will see probably in the time we're talking, it will get taken down because they don't want you to know the truth. It's going to be very controversial here. So I'm going to post a reply to Mr. Litchford. He's a new guy to the neighborhood. He doesn't really know what the heck's going on. He's only heard one side of the story at best. And we're going to watch this get banned. Hold on. Hit pause. My phone's ringing. Okay, we're recording again. I'm back from the phone call. Sorry for the intermission. Anyway, I'm posting this. It will be removed so that you do not get the truth about the covenants and restrictions. Visit the YouTube channel listed on the sign. The car is parked on the north side of the neighborhood. I am the guy in the car. I won the lawsuit on behalf of not the homeowners association per se. They're all boat and RV people. But the rest of us, about 65% of us, do not want the restrictions and covenants changed. And so the judge said there is no conflict or ambiguity in the covenants and restrictions. This is a fact, people. Call me crazy if you want to. I have one challenge for you. Watch the damn videos. Watch the videos and make an informed decision instead of a half-assed decision. After all, folks, this is about the most precious investment you probably have in your life. Notice that the boat is gone behind the Perriman's house. He's the one that lost the lawsuit. He's the POA. He's the Homeowners Association president, by the way. I took it for granted that everybody knew that. So all the people controlling all the information are boat people. I'm having to fight against getting information out. That's why I parked the car there. The judge made them move the boats, their RVs, and if they had had trailers, they'd have had to move their trailers. This is a court order. The court order is listed on the second video below this one. So when you go to watch this video, go back and watch the videos prior to that. That's all I'm asking. Information, folks. Make an informed decision. The current HOA board will not allow the knowledge to be disseminated, thus the need for the car parking there. The Foley police approved my parking there, by the way. This post will be removed. I'm just repeating this again. The board controls this board here. The HOA controls this board here on NextDoor. They will have this knocked off before probably 10 or 20 minutes are up. They did it yesterday on another post about the car being parked out there. I made a listing that it's okay to treat. You can have your trucks and Jeeps, by the way, folks. There is nobody going after trucks and Jeeps. The only people with trucks that have to be fearful are the ones that have dual axles, maybe 6 to 8 total tires, and maybe a Jeep if it's got like these 48-inch gumbo tires on it and you can't get it into your garage and it has straight pipes on it. Other than that, no Jeep product is under fire. Never has been. And anybody that would tell you different is lying to your face. And trust me, you don't want to believe that about your neighbors, but they'll lie to you. They lie, they lie, they lie. Okay? So please watch this. We're gonna post it now. Let's see how long it takes for it to get. It's 2:09. I just hit the reply button. There you go. It's posted, and there it is. I hope you can see it. I'm going to take a screenshot right quick because it'll be taken down by the woman that's the moderator of this. She'll be getting a civil rights lawsuit against her butt before it's over. I'm tired of this stuff. They can't be controlling the information like a bunch of communists. And I'm not going to stand for it, neither should you. So we got it. We got the information posted up there just now, 1 hour ago. He posted Jim Bills is one of the boat people. He knows exactly what's going on here, but he doesn't care to share. He cares. He wants to call names, but he doesn't want to share any information. Notice that about these people. Gee, we've been living through this in our politics lately, haven't we? For 3 or 4 years now. Not one iota of information, just name calling. So let me hit the refresh button, see if we're still up there. And then I'm going to hit pause. And then I'll come back when it's been taken down because I will have a cow if they leave this one up. I have slow internet. All right, so it's still up there. You can see it. I'm going to take another screenshot of it 1 minute ago. Because, again, I'm building another lawsuit against these people. Not against you, against these people that want to manipulate the neighborhood for their favor. Also, another thing to keep in mind, there's still $2,000+ that they paid the same lawyer that I sued and won against. Let me hit screenshot. And they're going to, all right, let me get this in while we're here. Don't pay your bill, don't pay your dues. At least don't pay that full amount. They're going to take that money and then start coming after me with your money. So just hang on to your check till we get all the boats and RVs out of this neighborhood. They don't need that money. They blew through over $30,000 this year. And they spent $30,000 on that entrance when everybody thought they were only going to spend six, and everybody even thought six was too much then. But hey, they were in control. Nobody dreamed they were going to spend $30,000 on the entrance. So just don't give them the money to do it. Hey, somebody here came to, let's see, it's Rutledge announcing you won the lawsuit. Some judge said no boats, RVs, or trailers allowed in the neighborhood. Now the car sitting in the driveway has signs all over it. I guess you can't fix crazy. Hey, you can call me crazy. The judge gave me the ruling. You're not Mr. Simpkins. Come on, man. Are you allowing me that they want to? Why doesn't the HOA promote that they lost the lawsuit? Because it's only going to lead to lawsuits against the other neighbors that still think they can have their boats and RVs and trailers. So who's the crazy person? Who's the deceitful person? The people that are deceiving the other neighbors. This lawsuit cost Perryman $30,000 if he doesn't bill it all through the homeowners association. I'm trying to save everybody else the heartache and the money that they're going to have to pay, because the judge is on not my side. It's on the ruling of the homeowners association. The covenants and restrictions are perfectly fine, with maybe the exception of one word, Jeeps. But like I said, you will never find in the history of this neighborhood a single letter of violation about Jeeps, RVs, and Jeeps. There's no Jeep product that anybody has ever asked anyone to remove. The only way this truck thing came up, and he's moved out of the neighborhood now, is the guy had a church bus over here that had dual axles and seated about 16 or 18 people on it. It was a clear violation of the covenants and restrictions. But it was one guy. The only people that this lawsuit was targeted at are people with boats, RVs, and trailers. I'm going to end it there. Let's hit the refresh button and see if we're still alive. We could watch the dancing clown some more while that refreshes. Come on, man, quit dressing like this. You look silly. You talk about looking like something's wrong with you. Quit wearing your Halloween costume 365 days a year. I mean, I can call names like the best of them. All right, so it's up for 4 minutes. I'll come back with an addendum to this if it's been taken down. But in the meantime, people, go to tiny.cc/Pebble Creek PCHOA. And when you get there, you will see our video channel. And I mean, it's ours. It's 65% of us in here. Probably about 90 plus people. 132 people have viewed that video. And call me crazy, Mr. Whoever else wants to call me crazy. It's fine with me. But 2 days ago, it only had 82 views. So I've almost doubled the number. I've certainly increased the views some big percentage by sitting the car out there, because I know it looks goofy. I just want people to know what they're getting into and how much money they're going to lose if they allow this to go, any of these changes that the crazy ones allow it to go through. By the way, take a look right there. You can see this is Perryman's house. This is the way the entrance used to be right here. There's an RV sitting right there, and there's a boat sitting right there. And that's what these people want again. We don't want boats and RVs. We don't want this neighborhood, especially the entrance to the damn neighborhood, to turn into an RV and trailer park and boat park. This is people's good investments. So pardon me if I get a little energetic about it. I don't want that bull-nosed trailer sitting right there, parked in my front yard practically. I don't want that big giant ass storage building parked in my front yard. Pardon me for not liking stuff like that. No, don't pardon me for it. You're an idiot if you do like it. You're the idiot. You're the crazy one. So if you want to be manipulated, if you want to lie to other people, if you want to manipulate the rest of the people in this neighborhood, have at it. But I'm going to do my best to let the truth get out. End of discussion. but there will be more videos.